now for Utah's most accurate forecast with Alana Brophy. Weather rates certified 11 years in a row.
Another hot one out there with this early season warmth moving into the north, where we do have a few clouds. Take that live look from West Valley, where they're flirting with 90 degrees at this hour. Usually we're in the 80s, but we do see the clouds kind of coming on through. Expected that, those partly cloudy skies. That trend's going to continue even with our ridge of high pressure setting up. It is cooking down south. We already hit the triple digits. This is the taste of summer that we knew was coming because of this dome of high pressure. We've got new heat alerts posted this afternoon, and they now are extending into the eastern side of the state. Dry skies are out there, but we do have some changes ahead. So if you're not a fan of the extreme heat, don't worry. Hold on. You've got to wait a few days, but changes are coming. 80s along the Wasatch Front right now, 100 in Hanksville. Look at Green River popping up there with those triple digits. 97 in Moab, 99 in St. George, where they already have hit 100 today. And along the Wasatch Front, we've got those upper 80s. So the cloud cover trying to limit some of that daytime heating, but we're not finished. We could still see that 90-degree reading. We'll expect those 80s holding on with mild overnights on deck, so we don't get a tremendous amount of relief. We're going to see mid-60s along the Wasatch Front for those overnight lows, so a milder start to the day into tomorrow. This dome of high pressure really impacting the desert southwest. It brings dry, stable conditions, which is why we've got dry skies out there. Also brings clearing conditions and the heat and above average temperatures, which we know we're tracking towards. Okay, so here is the breakdown of those heat alerts. Excessive heat warning going into effect noon Friday. This was a watch. It has now been upgraded. So this means at noon tomorrow, Lower Washington County slides into that excessive heat warning, and we don't get much relief into the overnight as lows will stay above 72 degrees. So you want to make sure you're planning for cooling down there in Washington County and near Zion. So lots of water, plenty of sunscreen, and plan to get into that air conditioning. Now, that's not the only spot. Brand new heat advisory issued for eastern Utah. This does include all of our national parks, so a heads up. This is Friday into Saturday, and you can see that includes the San Rafael Swell, Arches, Canyonlands, Capitol Reef, all the way down to Lake Powell. So a heads up, we are going to see triple digits. Could get as hot as 104 in this area. Overnight lows hitting 70. Very little relief there, so it is going to be a very, very hot start even in eastern Utah. So we know those heat advisories continue to get posted as we head to tomorrow, because that's when the ridge really sets up and we see the center of it over us. Today, we've got dry conditions with that warming. That area of high pressure continues to track east. That's why Friday and Saturday, we're going to see the closest chance to challenging some records. Now, as we make it through the weekend, Sunday we get very windy and fire danger really starts to amp up because those southwesterly winds with dry conditions and dry fire fuels that can lead to trouble. Now, this is ahead of an approaching cold front that comes in, brings cooler conditions and the chance of some wet weather. New fire weather watch posted this afternoon. This is for Sunday morning through Sunday afternoon. You can see our southern and eastern valleys looking at that fire weather watch, which could evolve into a red flag warning. Will not be surprised because any fires start in this area on Sunday. Bad news. We want to avoid that. All right, into tomorrow, 90s, mid-90s in Salt Lake, triple digits in places like Grand County, down towards the Four Corners area near Lake Powell, and in St. George. We get upper 90s along the I-15 corridor, so we're definitely going to sizzle just a little bit. Keep in mind, we're still in spring, have not hit the solstice. 107 on Saturday in St. George. Cooler air arrives on Monday with a cold front. It will make it to southern Utah by the end of the day. Actually starts up north, and our temperatures will drop from above average to below it. So we get the good chance here on Saturday of challenging that record, maybe breaking it. The cloud cover will be a determining factor there. See how that happens. As the front comes through, there's potential for us to see some thunderstorm activity, maybe a shower on Monday. Look at how those temperatures tumble. We go from the upper 90s to the 70s. And then we warm back up real quickly. So a bit of a roller coaster ride. And you want to stay with us as those warnings continue to pop up. To do so, download the ABC4 weather app. It's really easy to do. The QR code you see on your screen, it takes you right to the App Store. You can download for free, and that way we can be there for you.